I am here representing the 81st District, encompassing the town of Southington, and to voice my support of House Bill 5241, an act establishing a bureau coordinating services for the deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing persons. The current state of deaf services in Connecticut is lacking. In 2016, the Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing disbanded due to a lack of state funding, resulting in a decentralization of services and care for the deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing community. I will admit, I previously did not know much about the issues facing these residents, but Southington is fortunate to be home of Louisa Gasco-Soboleski, president of the Connecticut Association of the Deaf. Through Louisa's leadership and our numerous interactions, I've learned a great deal about the many issues impacting the deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing. And I recognize the tremendous disservice the elimination of the commission has done to this community. Currently, the Governor's Advisory Board for the Deaf, Deafblind, and Hard of Hearing meets quarterly to discuss the state of services for Connecticut's deaf community. At these meetings, the challenges confronting this community of Connecticut residents are evident. Among their concerns, members of the board report inconsistent interpreting practices, barriers to legal representation, and lapses in medical care due to their interpretation needs. At their November 2023 meeting, this board reviewed the results of the Innovate report on the state of deaf services in Connecticut, which not only substantiated the advisory board's concerns, but unearthed new ones. Due to the lack of a database of documented state services, the report could not determine the quality of care available to Spanish Sign Language users, the usage of certified deaf interpreters at healthcare offices, and the experiences of late deaf and aging populations. Importantly, there were little to no data for medical professionals and specialists who treat this community, and no mention of the effectiveness of the ADA accommodations. Amidst all these needs and the absence of a dedicated government bureau, the board was forced to pick just one category among many for the possibility of future study. The current decentralized structure of the deaf services in Connecticut has been unsuccessful, is inefficient and unsustainable, and provides little, if any, benefit to our state's deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing community. We must do better for those who need additional support, and the most immediate course of action would be the passage of HB 5241. The proposed bureau would appoint an executive director to oversee the available resources for deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing persons, increase interpreter oversight, address consumer concerns, provide education and training initiatives, partner with community organizations, and increase accessibility of television broadcasts, among other tasks. Working in consultation with the Department of Aging and Disability Services, this newly formed bureau would fill a gap in needed services. I strongly urge you to pass HB 5241 in support of the deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing community. Thank you.